5 seconds remaining.
Absolutely perfect.
Turn to ban.
Yeah.
I told
Virtus.pro's turn to ban. OG's turn to ban. Virtus.pro's turn to ban. OG's turn to ban.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the TNI group stage. I'm only Pixel here with Fogged, and we're halfway through OG versus the scene game. Was a stomp. OG absolutely crushing VP. VP had no chance at all. 20-odd minute game. Game 2 draft has begun, so we're going to set ourselves in, see what we've got going on. Are they going to ban the IO? They haven't yet. They banned the Mag, they banned the Invoker.
I feel like it's like, do you ban the ET? Do you ban the IO? Which one's? What approach do you want to take? Because they ran it without the ET as well.
I think you got to ban the IO.
That's the statement, right? That's the one, right?
If you see
now you put it on
banned,
them. Yeah, now you put like you have to ban this.
You have to ban the IO.
They're gonna pick it for sure if.
OG's turn to pick.
Oh no, they left it in. Now will OG first pick it? Probably not.
Probably not. But
oh, maybe. Maybe.
But probably not.
Probably not. They'll probably leave it until a little later, but it is still available.
They've got their Enchantress if they want to go down that route.
I mean, it is hard, right? Because you can't blame VP for still wanting to ban those three here. You know, IO out, you know, sort of pick your poison.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, yeah, for sure. That is the truth. When the AA gets banned, you have to like choose. You're just like,
5 seconds remaining. Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
They're gonna do the Enchantress. So,
Same opening.
Yep. Still going for this really strong hero for 7.
Now, I'm pretty sure I've seen no one in Ramsey's play either. Whether they practiced it for TI, but I've swear in the past, maybe they could do it themselves. We'll see. SD's going to be the pick again.
That could be the SD Lash. Yeah. So now they at least have the proper setup.
Sure.
This is what I wanted. I didn't want to have.
Own.
Yeah. I didn't want to. Like, the AA Grimstroke combo. It's not as good as it sounds. Like you need to have these different types of setup. If you're picking a Leshrac, you can't be relying only on your Sven to be setting up. So already much better for me.
Do they just take the ET again? Same opening.
10
Why not? Right.
Remaining.
Punish the SD setup.
Yep, they can wait 5 seconds and decide.
Remaining.
I think that they might just do that. They've liked it so much.
Take the ET again.
OG's turn to ban.
Earth.
Okay. No, they want to go a different way. They want to go a different way.
Similar though with the breaking of the combo, right? So if SD does disrupt, you can shake her fissure and break stuff like that. And also this is going to make it so lane, especially for the Enchantress, is even better. And I guess this is also technically.
It's got to be Jack because it's set playing.
Oh, I was just saying that maybe Thompson if he sees the like a. But yeah, more than likely, I'm still gonna lean like 90%.
5 seconds remaining.
From OG, they take away any of the other heroes that we saw in that game 1 from VP. I mean, not really much reason to be scared of them.
No, definitely not.
After it was not a strong showing from VP in game 1. Absolutely crushed them.
Now you want to target one of those like 4 position here, well with the SD and the Lesh. I still also don't mind like if they do want to decide just to ban at the Sand King. I think like Sand King Lesh is still just a great partnership that they can always build. And now this time they don't have the Omni.
Yeah,
right?
they didn't open with the Omni, which
Virtus.pro's
not going too well for the last game. Still afraid of the VP Naga.
OG's turn to ban.
Okay,
There's the IO ban.
Yeah.
It won't be left in this time.
But that can also be like if OG wasn't even like deciding to run it as well too. They're just like, all right, free ban.
Well, I mean, sure, OG's been doing so well that they don't have to rely on the IO to win games. It's not like that. That's what's the only thing has been that's winning. That's allowed them to win. They've got a lot of other options.
Yeah, those are just the best case scenarios where you just pick a hero so many times that you're just winning over and over again. Now teams just are.
5 seconds remaining.
You open up your draft quite a bit here.
Obviously, last time when they picked the Lesh, they banned out the Pugna and the Rubik. Both of these heroes left in this time.
Yeah, this time the Rubik though, not as good because it's not an Omni Knight as well. So, but
the Pugna,
Tops
and Pugna,
Virtus.pro
still certainly be appealing. I wouldn't be surprised if it is just the ban that they use. They banned it out last time when they picked Lesh. They won't ban it out this one. They'll continue to target Anna's hero pool, taking out Spectre and showing Alina. So Lena, Lesh. One could be mid. One could be support. Probably the Lina, preferably mid. Would you say over Lesh? For no one, at least, right? He's just had a rough game on the Lesh. I feel like he'd rather switch it up, and the no one Lina is quite a sight to behold.
Yeah, I would agree. Just
10
Lesh,
seconds
Well,
remaining.
I mean, it could be a no one Lina and a Ramses Lesh.
I would not like that at all. Way
5
too mid-gamey.
seconds
You have
remaining.
they get BKBs, your game's over, right?
Do you not
Or
crush the...
super difficult at least.
Can you not just run like an aggro tri-lane with the Lesh and sort of crush the Ench?
You can. We've seen that before a couple times for sure.
Get an ET for
Virtus.pro's
yourself.
turn
Yeah,
to pick.
I want them to have someone set up for them.
OG
They
take the
it,
ET for themselves. Let's see.
Very squishy already. I'm looking at VP.
Yeah, not a lot of beef.
But a heavy amount of ways to bring down Enchantress. That's what I'm seeing. This is like, we're killing you, Seb.
10 seconds remaining.
VP.
5
What are they
seconds
going to show?
remaining.
Need frontline. Lifestealer.
OG.
Yeah, Lifestealer does look very good.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna get Tanky Boy.
Okay.
On the off lane, Tide.
Combo breaker, right? We always call that one. Yeah, the big frontliner. Not the greatest versus Enchantress, though. Enchantress is pretty good versus Tide.
But like Lifestealer looks not too bad for both teams.
Yeah, Lifestealer I was going to say for OG earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've seen a lot versus the Leshrac. I thought maybe they would ban it instead of the Spectre, but now it's bad versus
10
SD, but good
seconds
versus
remaining.
Leshrac. And
Lifestealer looks pretty hot. Slark could also be
5
tempting.
seconds remaining.
Get that lane
Slark
against the
is
Tide.
definitely. The thing is that Lesh and Lina also are pretty good. Slark,
Sure,
right?
look, it's
A lot of
AoE
damage.
stuns. But I feel like you could still just favour having such a good lane. That it may still be value. To build an early BKB this game. You know, Anna's already had the Spectre and the IO taken away. Good.
I feel like the other thing for VP why they wanted this Tide Hunter is because right now we see the squishy 3 heroes. This gives them a front line, but also provides some team fight. Right now I think VP's team fight was pretty lackluster. I looked at OG's Earthshaker Elder Titan, it looked way better. So at least this will counteract it a little bit.
And obviously, it is a Lesh and Alina.
Virtus.pro's
Pugna's still there. If they want to go that way. They wear the Ember Spirit.
Okay. Squishy, remember? Shadow Demon, Leshrac, Lina, squishy heroes, Ember Spirit, loves to play versus those. Especially with ET. Old school classic, ET Ember Spirit. Sure, Spirit buff physical damage, but variety.
And who's playing the Ember? Is it Anna or Thompson?
Still
10
open, but I
seconds
think this is
remaining.
Anna.
Yeah.
Just because of the Lina and
Anna's
the Lesh.
more, yeah.
5 seconds
But I
remaining.
get it's still, you can say, it's flex.
OG's turn to ban.
They're
And
still thinking
they
that
do
it's
ban
Anna.
Thompson
Yeah.
Pugna.
That's
Yeah.
what I would think
Yeah.
as well.
And as an Ember, would you have a good lane against the Tide? Well,
Yeah.
because of the magical, you can threaten him.
You can run him down.
G. Final ban.
He has no way to break the, break that flame guard. He has Gush
Yeah.
level 1, you can break it, but
10
maybe if
seconds
Lina's there in the
remaining.
side lane too, and that's when they can pressure on him. Relatively low.
5
buff, of
seconds
course.
remaining.
The Gush is magical.
Gush is magical that
testing.
applies a minus armor. The wrong
That's
one.
the- that's
Nope,
Tim
there you go.
Vasil.
Now they. You thought
No,
you didn't think
I
that.
knew it removed armor. Yeah, it removes armor, right? Whatever magical spell removes armor. Ban from OG. What's it gonna be? VP's lineup still has a lot of flexibility to it. They are assuming one of the Lina or the Lesh will be the support. Now, ban the Ramsey's live, see like OG's final pick. It's Thompson time thrown into the mix once again. He had a brilliant game in game 1. Let's see what he can get done in game 2. It's pretty hot the first time round, and was of course against the mid Lesh. So we'll see if VP present the mid Lesh once again, or if they want to switch it around. This last pick should
10
show us what's
seconds
going to be coming
remaining.
out from VP. Will they pick something else for
5
no one?
seconds remaining.
No one going to be playing one of these heroes, and they've simply just left Ramsey's hero till last. Still magic immune carries that are available. The Jug is in the pool. They wanted to try and play something that's not going to feel too threatened by this sort of Shaker, ET, Ember, Tiny running around the map early on. Could potentially be one of the safer bets for Ramses. Let's have a look. What's it going to be? It's going to be the
You may now
DK. So
select your heroes.
switching it up once more. Who's playing what? It's going to be no one unless it will be a Ramses Dragon Knight. Pasha, of course, on the Tide, and the support combo will be the Lina Shadow Demon with Roger and Solo over on OG. Everything as expected from their lineup. So a Ramses DK. Is this...
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
I guess with the Ramses DK, Giannis, they're going to swap the lanes up. Lesh, no one, maybe not wanting to go against Topson again mid. Ramses wants to go mid this time and Lesh to the side lanes? Or do you think they'll still put Lesh mid? Or do you think they want to swap lanes? Because are you picking a safe lane DK?
I wouldn't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that would be Ramses mid. Because you want to put the SD, you want to put the Leshrac versus that Enchantress.
Yeah.
They're picking again, though. They picked the Shadow Demon Lina, so the supports are very squishy on the side of VP, but that's, I think, the reason why they double down now. They picked the Tide and the DK to have these frontliners for their... Okay. Tide or Dragon Knight pretty good versus the ET as well. You don't really care about that aura, even in any stages in the game. The magic does affect you quite a bit there, the amplification. But even if he's standing next to you, you have that plus armor, so you care too much about it. And your damage soaker versus the Tiny. But Enchantress, the first three are good against Enchantress, the last two are not the greatest versus the work. Okay.
Let's see. Ramses DK, is it gonna do it? There's the scary boy himself, Topson Tiny. He's had a brilliant game. Let's see if
lane setups how they're gonna be. Nope, it's still just gonna be no one in the mid lane. They're putting Ramses actually in the safe lane, it looks like. And they're gonna try lane at the start with the Tide Earner. We've seen this a lot with the Gush starting at level 1. You look to just set up for early kills. So no one, this time around. I mean, he still was doing like okay in the lane matchup. It was just really about OG's rotation. Shots and getting every single lane possible. So I think they have to keep better tabs of these runes, putting a ward up on this top side. If they're going to run an aggro lane, you put a ward on the top side. The last game, they ran an aggro tri-lane and they actually put their observer ward bottom. So they didn't actually see the rotations coming in. This time around, they've actually put the ward again down bottom. But are they going to put two? Question. They have to watch out for what Topson's able to do, what we saw that last time around. Getting all those runes. You see a pretty clever ward here coming out from OG on this side here. They actually cut some trees to be able to put this one down. One of the first times I've seen this watch runes.
30 seconds to battle.
Lovely players here.
fine with this invasion of OG's half of the map. They're heading into the jungle.
Tail.
They're going to find him. You got to set up into the light strike. They've got no tail. First blood. It's going to go the way of VP. They're going to try and give it to no one as well. Make sure that he gets that good start to the lane.
Get him that really no talisman plus himself, so we can have a better matchup versus Topson.
OG do look to be on track to get 3 bounties. Be able to claim the one over from VP's half of the map. Bottom Sep will be able to secure the 2 of them.
Ooh, Ana, he gives a poke to Pasha there with the slide. They're trying to cut him off here. They've got the Gush there. They do a lot of damage here to Ana. He's actually just forced play there. Jerax, of course, will be making it so that Seb has a great time down bottom with these fissures. Oh, the creep actually ran around the tower there. I love it. Do that, and he'll throw a second fissure. Put very good head. Well, Seb will have a good game here for sure.
So obviously going with Ramses on the DK does allow VP to sort of leave him on his own. They can look to sort of help out the top lane once again without worrying about Ramses suffering too much.
I think Ramses is going to suffer anyway. He's going to get hit by both of these two. He can definitely just potentially die pretty early on. They're giving him some body blocks.
This is some top tier body blocking from Jerax.
Yeah, they're not going to kill him, but he's zoned off the creep wave already.
I mean, do you think this was the plan to leave him on his own?
That looks like the plan that they were trying to do.
Hope that he's going to be all right.
The thing is, OG now, look what they did here. Since they did that fissure block there, they actually have a doubled creep wave down here as well. So they're going to look to dive Ramses immediately with this double wave. How's top lane though? Are they able to actually put the pressure on it at all here onto Ana? Not at the start here. Ana's able to get a decent amount of last hits. You see, they're ready for getting ready to dive. Even pulling the creep wave away. Not wanting to let Ramses get almost it. Beating all these creeps. He wants them so badly. He's got Breathe Fire to at least reduce the damage a little bit and maybe set himself up for a couple here.
Taking so much damage for it. The way that they're just collapsing in behind the tower. We'll be able to cut his way through the trees. So much pressure being put on by both Seb and Jerax. Fissure block.
Where are you going?
Damage to finish him off. Another slow. Ramses in just a terrible, terrible situation that his team have left him in down bottom. He's trying his best to hide, to run away with that tango regen. He's eating the tangos.
He's got the 2 points in the dragon's butt, another fissure in 5.
Oh. He's still alive.
He's making him work for it. There's another fissure. Just throw it out there, and they will actually set it down. They miss quite a lot of last hits there, but they really just don't want him to get anything on that bottom.
I mean, why have VP gone for this? Why are VP saying we want to try them with the tide, we want to leave Ramses on his own? What's the plan? What is this going to achieve for them?
They just want to make sure that they can pressure. I think that's the point, is pressuring on him rather than caring about how pressured Ramses gets. They're probably assuming that Ramses is going to get something at some point anyway, and it's not like he actually died without getting experience. It's not like he's level 1 when he dies. He's already almost level 4 on the DK, so it costed them a lot to go for that, as Ramses is probably still pretty okay dying.
And the top try lane will be able to punish Notel. Notel was trying to chase them down, give them the punch, but with the 3 of them, they have enough disable and burst to turn and kill them off.
And I saw this time as well, no one, he actually went to go get the rune early. At the 2-minute, like before the 2-minute mark, making sure that Topson can't, he did last game, and just snowball out of control because these power runes.
Keep him in the mid lane.
Yeah, and he's bought an early bracer this time as well after that no, so he's a lot tankier. He doesn't have to worry about just getting caught. Already adjustments being made by VP. Last game.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah. So you have to be a little careful how he steps forward to set up and catches there from VP.
Yeah. Tipping Seb is Seb not getting a couple of those last hits under the tower there, and Ramses, look at that, level 4.5, higher level than Seb right now, and he'll be staying down here until level 6 hits. Similar thing, Chandras at 6. And
Radiant structures are fortified.
Look out for falling. Not for you.
CS ready. Now the wraparound from Jarek does come into play. He's able to block off Roger. Notes out, running down the Lena into the trees. Roger cannot escape. Let the kill go, Anna. That final flame guard pick up damage.
The runes, looks like Topson, he's going for another tossback play so he can check out the rune. He doesn't actually see it.
Be careful, Topson. He's trying to juke.
He's going for the kill here. No one. Is it slow? Another lightning in about 1 more second. He's gonna get on Topson. He doesn't have enough damage.
And now Topson can turn.
He's gonna turn.
Oh no! That is gonna tilt no one.
God, and he's dead. Jarek's at the fissure.
Oh no! He's tilted. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt if you know I'm right there.
He takes Jarek's though. He's like, all right, you know.
He's keeping himself in good spirits, but that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, definitely. I did actually get the point out earlier. He was on him, gets the 4 poisons on him, and he does go down. Trade kill does. So no Warn Vision for OG in the start here. They don't actually know where.
And here goes Topson.
The runes are Topson.
As soon as he gets a rune, kills mid, moves bottom, kills bottom.
Bounty runes as well spawning, so these type of moves are just super beneficial because you can have to refill your bottle twice as well.
They get all 4 bounties as well.
They get all 4.
Jarex was set up top to take the 2 of them away from VP.
All right. Well, VP, they have made adjustments. Still looking okay, but 5-3, and it's already a 2K gold lead because of those bounties. Jarex seems to be in the right place at the right time always so far in this game. So as top.
On top of Notel. Can nuke him down. Dragon Slave comes out, but it's not quite enough to kill Notel. We'll be able to remove the flame guard from that. Back towards mid. Topson. The focus, if no one can kill him off this time. Topson's starting to pull up, but there we have it. This time VP will be able to take Topson out of the game. No one getting the backup he needed from Solo. But has stopped to Topson's rain across the middle lane and the bottom half of the map. Bottom,
That's level 6. He's
stay hidden. A couple of impetuses should do it. And there's no way the Ramses could hit back. He does have the Dragon Tail.
He's actually going to be okay.
And Seb's out of mana.
Wow.
Ramses will live.
Those 3 points in that Dragon's Blood. A little bit too much sustain coming out for Seb to go for that kill. Seb having to be out to the shrine, and he will come. Careful. Talk about. Stop.
Down a hit.
They stop the combo though. Jarek's finishes the Lena, so he can't get the light strike array. On Anna.
They can turn, take Pasture out with the stun control, and now into the trees they'll try and chase down Solo and Roger.
Squishy supports.
Notes out.
He's got the 2 points in that spirit. Look at the damage.
Oh, he gets the punch out before the stun connects. So Roger's dead as well. Solo is also being hunted by Jarex and Anna. Very little chance for Solo to get out of this one. He's got a disruption to slow down the chase of the Ember Spirit, but Jax is still hot and on top of him. Solo.
He's making him spend a lot of time for this, though, at least. As Ana, close to getting the kick. He tried to block me with the tree, and Ana's like, oh, okay, I'll Great plays there, though. That's what we were talking about. Is the Earthshaker plus that other Titan when you're playing versus Shadow Demon, Leshrac, Shadow Demon, Lina, something like that. Always going to be useful to disrupt that combo. You saw Shadow Demon disrupts, Lina unable to land the combo, and then ET, when he's playing versus tri-lanes like this, even though it's a 5 position on No-Tail, you get your Spirit on 3 heroes, and you are hitting for, you already have plus 120 just from the heroes. You hit a couple creeps, you're going to be sitting at that plus 150 tab. His way toward bottom, but they have River Warriors this time. They are going to see this move.
So if they can burst down Seb.
Yes.
Seb.
Turn for Solo.
He is. Last to hit him with the impetus. Fisher controls there for Jax. Solo. It's in the trees though. Able to fog him and vision is lost.
Down, but like we said, that was spotted by VP's wards. Another rune spawning bottom, an arcane this time for Thompson. Another arcane.
As it comes back in, the start of the light strike. Flame still protecting him from that Dragon Slave hit. Now with the TP in, No-Tail. Try and turn and go for Roger. Good sidestep. Dodges the light strike array again, and No-Tail. Gonna run him down. Jax is in position.
That was like the most perfect sidestep I've actually seen. That was pretty crazy there by No-Tail. Bottom.
Gonna try for Seb again, but as their nature's attendant soft. Have they got the magical burst? They do. They get the kill. No one and Solo will find it.
Nice. I like how VP reacted in moving the lanes around. They still have Pasha up top, but they sent the DK mid and they sent the Leshrac bottom, so he has that matchup. Smart moves coming out. The Ramsey's in the mid. Getting comboed up. He gets the stun. Thompson. He's got an arcane rune.
He wants to chase
this. For this.
He's going to have combo again in a second. And Ramsey's just trying to hide behind the tree. Oh, he's juked him. Well, so these Thompson's not going to search any further around that tree. Ramsey's able to keep himself on the opposite side. Thompson won't find him, and Ramsey's will be able to get back to safety.
Thompson cuts the path. No one knows, but get away from that there. They're actually committing the splitter up top here.
It's going to be enough damage. Flame Guard it is. They'll get the kill. Roger does manage to land the light strike. Ramses is coming as well. Won't go for the commitment. Back in the jungle. Solo and no one. They've got the setup with the disruption. They're straight in on top of Thompson. Thompson getting burnt down. They'll kill the Tiny. No one this time round in game 2. Getting these kills. Getting the setup, and as you say, something that was missing in game 1. We're seeing it here in game 2. Allowing no one to have this early game impact.
Just having Solo, having the support with the setup is just so important. So he continued to look for the pressure onto Seb while also top Ana will be able to remnant himself away. Seb being chased out here. They're really stalking him. Seb gets the heal off, gets his strength treads on as well.
Got the damage to outdo the heal. The TP will be coming in. Seb trying to turn Solo, disrupts him. Stops the impetuses from flying forward. Thompson's coming with the TP. He's trying to chase. Avalanche will connect upon him as he still hides across the trees. Doesn't matter. Solo is found by Thompson as he slaps him down with the tree. At the same time, worth noting, 10 minutes in, VP were able to claim all of the bounty runes.
Very nice. Very nice. VP is top though again. Pasha, he steps up too far. Pretty dead. No more hits. He's juking him. He's got a bottom. He's getting some charges on it. Popping low. And he gets the Ravage. Ana.
Pasha
Gets the Remnant away. Is he gonna actually survive?
Pasha still wants to chase it. He got so close to killing him, he won't find it.
He's gonna dodge the stomp as well. Pasha.
There's the Ravage out.
Does survive though, at least. It's pressure onto Ana, but Ana will just Remnant back. And he also top lane.
Setup. Yes, again, we're seeing it time and time again. This time Seb does have Jerax by his side, but no one. The overwhelming damage, it's too much for Seb to heal through. Kill after kill now for no one's Lesh.
It's all about these movements, the way that they switched it up, right? They actually decided, well, they didn't actually just get messed up because of like the haste runes and everything. They were much better about controlling the runes. That's the big thing I saw changed here with no one. He has the setup from the SD, but also he's played it differently. He's made sure to emphasize more about getting those power runes in. Map more. Jerax. The stuns. Much better start this game.
Absolutely. Having that SD Lesh opening has just made the whole draft looks so much more effective. Thompson will find no one, but at this point, no one's got the items that it will not die to the combo of Thompson.
That arcade run. It's got the phase boot with the wind lace that I saw him buy last game too, that little bit of extra movement speed, and the double bracer this time. So that build was going to come quite a lot later.
One Roger off the side. Roger's got no one and Solo here. They may have killed the Lina, but they're ready to try for the turnaround. Jarex looks to walk in with the Echo Slam. It's not going to be enough damage as Jarex will fall for it. Does make the space for Thompson to disengage back Thompson. He wants to get back in. Anna's jumping in aggressively with the remnants, but it's by the shrines. TPs are coming in from VP. VP's ready to turn. They're in with the Dragon Tail Stone onto Thompson. Pre-fire brings him down low. He's ticking down the Dragon's blood and he's going to die. That's Thompson out. Anna will be able to jump across, finish off no one. Now Seb's come in with the impetuses. Can OG get the clean up, Ramses?
Nice body block there from Pasha. Not allowing them to get that kill.
They will get Solo. OG able to go aggressive by the shrine area and do come out on top despite losing Thompson. They may even get Roger as well.
He just TP'd down here.
No, he didn't.
He just TP'd to the tower.
Wait, what?
Just gave his life. He just walked into them.
Oh.
Looked like he was trying to help out his teammates, but his teammates had already bailed each other out.
Oh no, Roger.
1, 5, and 3 on Roger. Another pretty rough game for himself there. They're still in an okay spot, of course. Only that 1K lead, but that one was...
See this again.
Yeah, see, he's still like... Okay, she's still lingering around. He didn't TP her. He TP'd a little bit earlier, but you see he's kind of like lingering around the area, and he just gets caught out instead of...
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Okay, lead
attack.
for OG.
Yeah.
It isn't, as we say, a repeat of game one. There's definitely chance for VP in this one, as they are quick to strike back. They come back into the game. They've got the setup on top. Thompson's chain stunned up. VP will hit back on the big kill.
Very nice. They're not slowing down at all. They're still looking to take all these fights versus OG. Have a very fast-paced lineup on themselves. Though they have Ravage, it's not like they're really relying on these fights with that SD. Pasha's actually just going for a rushed Blink Dagger, something we do not see very often on the Tides.
Tower is under attack.
Really catch OG off guard.
I think just having this draft where there's so much follow-up stun, getting the big initiations is going to be capitalized on massively. And again, set up onto Seb. Laguna. Ravage catches also the Ember. Perfect play from VP as both cores on OG are taken out. The stuns, it makes all the difference. The setup, the follow-up, VP have got it all in their draft.
The setup, this time around, like Solo, he's able to make so much happen. The last game was really hard to say anything, right? But as this one, when he's in Shadow Demon rather than AA, you can see he feels so much more confident. He's just running around and setting up kills constantly for his team with no one. Now they're setting up also for these bounty runes. Could be able to...
With Thompson being down bottom, we'll be able to grab those.
Great aggression going up.
No one is just taking over the game this time around. It's such a night and day performance from him. 6K lead. Everything going the Lesh's way. Jules Scepter done. 15 minutes in. Ramsey's getting the space for his farm. He's going to be going for the armlet. Sprays Massey into armlet. Once he has that armlet, it's going to be very hard for OG to kill him. It already is.
Radiant's bottom
they still have a good amount of damage that goes through it, right? They have a lot of magic damage, and the impetus is always still going to be a problem, but they're taking up.
He's going to have that HP.
Yeah, they're taking up. In a little weird spot here, but you see, I think everybody on the side of P. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Solo.
4 bracers.
Setup's there. No one's going to have the follow-up. The heal. He didn't get it off quite yet. Seb finally gets it out. Anna is here.
He's got wand charges.
And with the heal, he's going to be fine. No one goes straight for the TP out. Anna gets in position to ensure that the chains do land on no one and will cancel that TP attempt out. Now they jump into the trees onto Solo, and this time round, Solo and no one will be punished for hunting for the action.
It's starting, you know, going for those kills, it works in the beginning because the Enchantress doesn't have the level 10 talent. But when Enchantress starts getting the 10 talent and you get your wand charges in particular, it really starts being a lot harder for you to set up as a Leshrac going for these kills onto Edge. So right there, it's pretty close to a tier 2. It's a bit risky with only 2 heroes setting up for that there. Respond, and speaking of quick to respond, could also be a quick Blink Dagger. Jarex having a very spectacular game so far, 3-1 and 6, 400 gold away. He actually might have it at the same exact time as Thompson.
One of the ways then that you see someone get disrupted you are going to have that jump that can try and get yourself on top of the heroes that are looking to follow up the disruption. Interrupt that light strike array, interrupt that split up. Ways to sort of break the combos that VP have been very successful in laying down so far.
And since Ramses is the only actually traditional, not traditional carry, but carry-isk hero, he's actually on for the buy. So he wants to get those levels. I think it's one of the more appropriate items on Dragon Knight in particular, because if you look at his talents, he has a 210 GPM talent as well.
You want to get that online as soon as you can.
Yeah, it really lets you just scale to crazy potential, because this hero has a lot of items you can get. We saw Chaos playing, and he went for like Dateless, and he ends up getting to be this super kind of... And eventually, maybe.
As you say, it was already hard to go on Seb. He's now got the full hood, so
yeah.
now he's pretty much a no-go.
And he's
if
gonna
they see him, you cannot commit.
Yeah, he's gonna double down too, and he's even queued up a BK. He's understanding too, like the physical damage, you look at VP's draft, it's not really there. It's mostly magical damage. In OG, they have a lot of mixed.
Structures are
This TP and Smokey, he is sort of surrounded by 5 members of VP. Doesn't seem like he cares, he'll still walk forward, show himself. Jarek smoked up, blinkers available.
He knows he's too tanky for them to kill now at this point. Just running in with that hood. Didn't even pop the active just yet, just waiting for them to go on him at first, because they have these double blink daggers. Jarax as well as Thompson. Ana starting to also run over.
See how they can start the fight. Got the wall down, OG. They've got the vision of all of them pretty much. Ana comes in from the side with the slight spam. They'll try and turn the setup stuff. Ravage comes out on the side. Jarax catches the two of them with the echo slam. Will be Laguna. Light strike away. Jarax getting stunned up. He gets the Fisher out. He gets all of his spells out before he falls. And there'll be a buyback from no one in the attempt to turn things around, but they've already lost both Roger and Solo. Ramses focusing onto No-Tail. They'll get a second support in return. Thompson's in with the combo, tossing them into the two, setting up perfectly for the slide of this. Interchange from Ana. Thompson with that setup combo will allow OG to clean the fight right up.
And that's a no-one dieback. He joined back up toward the fight. They threw everything onto Seb, and he's still fine. The hood, the talent, the strength treads, the wand charges, even though they throw out the combo perfectly, all the chain stunts, he still survives. They only lose No-Tail.
And
look how much damage.
They lost Jarax as well. But I mean, both Jarax and No-Tail, they've got every single spell.
They got everything off.
Jarax is able to get in, Echo Slam on the two heroes. Chant Totem even gets the Fisher out in his last breaths. And VP lose the fight.
And they have to take a dieback on the left Shrek too. This done a crazy amount of damage in the fight, but just so many different ways to mitigate it on the side of OG with that Enchantress. Seb, understanding how tanky he is. Do that one again. They get the initial jump onto No-Tail, but he's tanky. It's an Elder Titan with a bracer with a lot of stick charges as well. To the backlines. No one. He is focusing everything on Seb. You see the chain stuns coming out, the Ravage, but they get the control. Jarax able to get the stun, and Seb survived there.
Back in the game, Fisher. Block Ramses and Solo sort of separate them from the team. Solo's going to be the easy kill. Ramses trying to get away, but Ana's going to be hot in the chase, jumping on top of him with the Remnants, turn with the Dragon Tail. Puts Ana back a little bit, but still, a Sleight of Fist chains comes out. He's getting melted, shredded by Seb's impetuses, and it's more kills for Ana, as Ana's net worth has just shot up sky high, as he is nearly 2k,
10 to an 8.
and it was over 2k ahead of the cause on VP's side.
He's got
Radiant's middle tower has
He's got 20 kill involvement out of the 24 for his team already. OG just look at this. Look at the way they're playing. They're not farming, pushing out lanes. They saw someone on the map. They saw no one. They want him. They want blood.
No one.
No mercy.
They found him. The Fisher block off no one. What's the best play he could do? He has no TP for 40 seconds. He came up to this top lane. He'll quickly be sent back as Def back to bat for no one.
And look at this again, Ana. He's already setting up a Remnant. He TP's bottom, but he sets up a Remnant near his team as well. So he's going to push out bottom and still be able to join the fight around his team. And he has also a DE inside of the bottle there too. So Ana already dishing out a lot of damage in the fights. This is going to more so. Ramses, he had the Midas, he's going for the armlet, but we're seeing how much damage they can dish out because they have so much different forms of it on OG. Mixed, magical, that pure damage that comes out from the Infidus as well.
Double damage empowers me.
They're even spotting out the stacks now too. They're like, oh, VP's been preparing a triple stack with that DK form to farm this, and they're just going to take it themselves.
Not a whole lot that VP can do about that.
Radiant's bottom tower
Watching,
is under
have some
attack.
experience. The armlet is finished up, so decent amount tankier for Ramses. He does have And it's amplified too, right? So that ET. Wow, Seb actually, if you saw, he went back for a minus. Confident. He's like, I'm tanked up. I'm ready. I don't need the beekeeping yet. I want to be able to transition and scale more. They're probably feeling super confident after the last 3 moments to jump forward.
Setup's there. Roger, one more impetus. And he's dead. They get the kill. They try and turn onto Thompson, but Thompson's tanky. Ravage from the side. Does it hit anyone? I don't think it does. Jax is in. Echo slams out. He'll use himself up in the air, but no one's surrounded. Tossed up. No one is dead. So is Ramses, surely. He's got the armor toggles. He's trying his best to run away. The chase is there. Stomp is out. Double kill for Thompson. And
Ana hit him with the slight before he was able to blink the Ravage. He actually hit him with the slight up on the high ground. I actually want to see if he had vision for that too.
They're just getting cleaned up here. It looked like there was some hope for VP at the start of this game, but that hope, it's falling away.
I mean, it looked like it could have been a great Ravage coming in there, but he just gets slight. I saw him. I saw his slight. I just didn't see if he had vision. That was the one thing. That was a heads-up play there by Ana, canceling that. They're just continuing to slower now.
They really are. Not as easy of a start for OG in this game compared to game 1, but now at 23 minutes in, it's looking to be a bit of a repeat at the first match.
It's just relentless team fights. Like I said, if you looked at the way that they were running around the map, they were just like, okay, we have lane pushing in one side, but who cares? We're going to look to just keep fighting and bringing it to V because we have this fast-paced
Let's
draft.
see it again.
Let's see. Do they have the vision? I think the ET maybe gives vision. Yeah, No-Tail gives vision on the side there. The Spirit hits him. He's keeping the Spirit on top, so the blink is coming. Oh no!
I don't think
he actually didn't.
His blink was on cooldown.
It was on
something had cancelled it again. What was it? Let's see that again. Something did interrupt his blink.
Because the Spirit had already been 3 seconds.
The Spirit had already passed over him.
It had already been 3 seconds, so. I thought it was actually the slide that it caught him. But they do find the catch here now. The smoke coming out from BP, they will be able to find Jerax. G.
We'll go get Roger. Stomp up. Ana's on top of him. Adding another kill to his tally, Ana.
Easy one. Yeah.
12, 2, and 10. Let's have a look at it. What is it? Let's have a look. He's on the high ground. Spirit already hits him. Spirit hit him there. So it wasn't the Spirit that cancels it. What?
It looked like, I thought the slide had him, but it didn't. I think the slide actually did clip. I think the slide clipped him.
I
don't know. It didn't look like it in the replay, but it looked like it in the game when I'd seen it initially. I don't know. That's interesting.
Maybe yeah. It was something.
It was okay. It was canceled, though. It was canceled. It's not that he ravaged the floor. It was canceled. Was it maybe a flame guard tick during the slide of fist that hit him?
Under attack.
Someone get on the case.
Wait, I can see somehow. If I leave by myself, I won't do that.
VP. Set up on the bounties. The Ravage.
That one hits. That one hits. Pasha, he's got both. All right. Pasha's back, boys and girls.
They're all set up on that ruin. OG though, they're buying back. He had the Remnant already down. They're looking to fight this.
This is quicker. This time
Jerax just echoed the floor.
He echoed the floor. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. It was a taunt. So I could do that too, boys. Slams the floor. But hey, that's 4 dead. OG continue to have that lead with that buyback from Ana, and they'll step straight into Roche. Let's see that one again. I think it's only fair if we play that replay, right? You know.
His blink wasn't cancelled that time.
Oh, that was just Jerax not pressing blink.
I think he just didn't click blink, if I saw that right. Those happen. They still cleared the fight.
I mean, it happens to the best. Happens to Pasha. Happens to Jerax.
It's TI, you know.
This Roche will go the way of OG.
I think the biggest thing that they identified there was Ana was probably telling his team, guys, I got a Remnant down. I can come back in the fight. He buys back and jumps back in, and then they're going to go for that Roche play around it too.
Let's have a look. You know, we exposed Pasha, so we've got to expose Jerax as well. Watch that. Watch up on the there.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. He did need it. See, his team's winning. He don't need no Echo Slam.
Are scanning.
So yeah, 13k lead. Roshan going the way of OG. Aegis on Ana, so that vulnerability that he may have had because he bought back is totally eradicated.
Yep. And no one's game. He was having a great start in this one, right? He's 6, 8, and 8 now. He had to go for a blink dagger just to positioning to be able to thing as well. He's pushy now. Down on that network. Tied up by Jerax. trapped inside their base. We've seen this quite a number of times now. Just getting that map control. Coming out, top six will inside the rest of his. Tricore. Let's go quite nicely. While you look at these, they don't scale in the greatest manner with this.
Well, not until the super late game dragon.
And then even then you're playing versus super late game with when they have an ET who buffs up everything. He makes everyone do more damage. Solo.
Rest in peace.
Good buff. From a distance. Oh, they
He dodges it.
He dodges it at least.
He's not dead yet. But he is dead. Oh, he styles on him.
That's just
he waits.
That's just
He needed the maelstrom, but he
relied. If he didn't get the
relied.
maelstrom, he would have lived.
Oh man. Oh, that is brutal. I love it, Anna. Just
oh, he bought a Dagon. He just bought a Dagon.
Oh, the humanity.
I mean, they're like, oh, let's just get all magic damage this game. He's got the spell amp talent too. He's playing versus DK unless these heroes are squishy. Ana is just.
Oh man, poor old Solo.
That was definition of a style play.
That was OG in a nutshell there. We're winning. We're gonna kill you in style. We're gonna see it again.
Like, he could have just walked up. I mean, he could just be hitting, but they're just toying with him.
Poor God, Solo. Just let him live. Let him live. And Anna even lets him feel a little safe.
Radiant
He just hit him.
He heads to the trees.
He doesn't remnant, doesn't hit him, nothing. He's just like, all right, I'm gonna kill you.
And then the slight, not enough, but the maelstrom. That is.
Just me and SVP.
That's bullying. They're
looking for something. Seb breaks it immediately. Push it up on this high ground. 1,000 goals. 20,000 experience lead. Soda plus 96%. Jarex jumps in forward.
They're tanky though, so they don't kind of care. Echo slam for what? We're fine, boys, and now no one's going to come up with the wrap round for the top. He's looking towards Jarex, but then he's jumping from Anna. Ravage just catch out Anna. Seb, the wrap round, looking for Roger. Ashes in with the gush. There's going to be the double buybacks coming out from VP. They're trying their best to turn this one around. They do land the stun onto Seb, but Seb, the heal, the Nature's Attendance keeps him alive. Anna's falling low, but he's going to live. Finally falls, but he has the ages. He's ready for round two. They do chase down Jarex, but no one is finished off. 2 dead without buyback, 3 dead without buyback. Anna getting the triple kill.
They want more. Thompson. He was thinking
about jumping up there.
They put a base ward. Now they're gonna dive.
Oh, they're diving.
Ooh, slight chains off the mark. This is the fountain, guys. Back up. OG.
OG.
Oh my God. They're feeling so confident.
Have a bit of mercy.
They're just feeling so confident.
They are. I mean, they should. They're 18k ahead, 40 to 19, 30 minutes in. They are owning the entirety of the map. Everything is theirs to take. And VP back to the struggles that they had in game one.
They're playing on all of them.
Radiant's middle tower.
The draft overall looked pretty solid for them here in this one too. VP kind of with a little bit of a weird one when they have this DK in the safe lane and double spell damage. They don't really have this great type of scaling. If they do hit a bit of a weird time in the mid game, the later game gets super difficult, and OG just ran over this mid game in crazy succession.
Never refuse gold given.
Now they will continue to grow their lead, picking up all these bounty runes, picking up the power runes as well. 30 minutes in.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Thing coming together for OG.
Pipe as well for Seb after he picked KB after that Dragonlance, so killing him is going to be possible as it has been quite a lot already.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Thompson, 30,006. The damage just isn't there for people. They have Soul Catcher, which is always fantastic to make it feel like you have that much more. OG continue this.
They hidden. Look at that Midas efficiency as well for Ramses. Tough one. 67%.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Oh, he showed himself for a second.
He went for the stun onto Seb. But that's never going to work out well for you.
Got the blink out. No, he gets that.
We need stun Seb. There was no sort of.
I think he was trying to stay hidden. I think he was trying to do a cheeky stun into lightning and then blink and TP out, but he showed himself actually in the tree line. So Seb just saw him and hit him. And now Jarek's already positioned up top. They're looking for Pasha. Everyone's starting to rotate over. OG, you know they want to constantly fight. Rest. Jarek, is he going to throw the echo?
He might slam for this. He will. Slams down. Pasha's out. Jarek's and No-Tail teaming up for the big boy. Back in the river. Roger also dead. OG.
Completely dismantling.
Well, this is just traumatizing for VP. This series is one that they don't want to remember. They're not going to want to. As OG have just broken them down.
It really is. No. Like we said, they're just running around from lane to lane looking for the battles. There's now 43 to 19, 25k gold lead, 30k experience lead. No, Dota Plus, 99%.
99%.
They're hitting on their axe.
Gave it approved. There is 1% there for VP.
Doesn't feel like there's even.
Can they find that 1%? Ramsey's dying like this at tier 4s, they probably can't. He's dead. They're over onto no one. No one is dead as well.
They're gonna call this. I mean, it's for sure.
It's over. GG, the pain will finally come to an end for VP as OG looking as terrifying as ever. An easy 2-0 for them against Virtus.pro. As this will go down as a series that VP, you don't want to mention this one to them. No, this is not a series that there's really much for them to take away from. They just got absolutely crushed in both matches.
Yeah, they had, like we said, this one, they had a little bit of a better laning start. No one had a much better start in this game overall with his rotations, with securing runes and putting pressure on the lanes. It just hit that timing again where OG, it just feels like they